disaster, which means that whatever I did to fix this damn thing the other day was unsuccessful. I have to go through some troubleshooting process. This is wet right here. And this is wet back in here again. I'm gonna have to haul all this out of here like I did the other day and do that. But before I do that, I'm going to try to troubleshoot my system and see if I can make it better. Starting with the gutters. Alright, here's my assemblage of stuff. I've got these two 10-footers. I've got this collection of fittings. The most important of which is this. Oops, oh, that was on right. Hang on. Control. Now for the hose. Alright, here's my setup. I got the correct fitting on my second trip to the Lonely Depot. I got this one glued together with Gorilla Super Glue instead of Blue Monster. And this is where it's going to be. And I'll have to hook it up there and we're good. There's my setup. Spraying water directly into that. Water is just trickling out of that. This means that that downspout is plugged up. That's my final decision. Before I do anything else, I got to do some work on that. So there's my problem. This thing was all plugged up. See how much leaves and stuff. I reached up in there and got it out of there. Let's turn on my spigot. See how much water comes out of there. See, that's an improvement. Alright, now I'm going to stick this up through there, confirm that there's no dead stuff. You can watch while I get myself wet. Now I have to rehook all this stuff up. That's not going to be easy with that bush in the way, and I can't get my ladder on there. I'll do the best I can. Bunch of little self-tapping sheet metal screws out here the other day, and that's perfect for this application, but I need to push it up a little higher, keep from getting in trouble. Wish I had a couple more of them, but that's fine. Alright, we're confirming our water flow here. I'm ready to declare bueno on this. So to resolve this problem, we can take care of that shortly. Not coming out of the gutter, not coming off the end. I'm ready to declare bueno. Thing's obviously a little too squishy to get up there conveniently, but I have a solution to that problem. Not stupid. Alright, if I get lucky, that thing won't be plugged up and it'll be draining freely out of this drain right here. Into my jungle. Out of my jungle. It's coming out. It's away from the house, headed that way. I'm ready to declare brilliance on that. Alright, here we are back in the crap. Now notice that thing is going to be affected by anything that overflows from there. So I'm saying that's where my problem was, or is, or was. This could stand to be fortified a little bit, which I'm going to do in a minute. And that thing too. So I'm going to take Mr. Chalk and I'm going to mark this right here. Make sure everything flows downhill from there. I don't know if it'll fix it or not, but it's certainly going to improve it. Gotta get all this mess out of here. All Alright, wheelbarrow and shovel. I'm going to cut this bush back too, because it's annoying. Everybody should have half a bag of Quikrete around their house all the time, just for stuff like this. Alright, in order to get my wheelbarrow in there, I had to cut a tunnel through this. Here's my tunnel. It's mostly dead stuff. I suppose these azaleas will fill back in, annoyingly. If it was strictly up to me, I'd get the hell rid of them, but okay. It's not strictly up to me, and that's fine. Alright, time to start hauling concrete. You can see how this goes. phase 2 of this is to spread this concrete out. You may watch while I take care of it. Alright, here it is. Gravel, and you know underneath that is some plastic. And underneath the plastic is concrete, and it's all pointed out. Hopefully that'll take care of the problem.